Hi guys, it's me, Ren. Hi Jason's friends. Anyhow, I hope you guys are having a good evening. You're probably wondering how I'm pumping out all these videos so fast. Well, it's because my husband, he's at a golf tournament the last few days, and I get the kitchen. So anyhow, this video is about that unicorn bomb that we did the other day that we piped. Hey, she's dry now. And flip her upside down. She sticks. And I painted some eyeballs on her real quick. But I wanted to show you a quick tutorial on how to airbrush her and which airbrush I'm using. Not like it really matters, but to me, I've only had one airbrush because I figured that a smaller airbrush would probably work better, just because I bought a little one and I got it off of the Facebook Marketplace for like, I would say maybe $35. Some guy didn't want it. It was brand new, so there had been no other like weird stuff going through it. So it was brand new in its packaging. I got a good deal. It's small. It's a makeup brush. Looks like that. Squirt, squirt. That's it. It has a little battery thing. It's just tiny. Anyhow, that's the airbrush we're going to use today to paint our unicorn. So over here, take my tripod over here. I've got my colorants mixed up with 91% alcohol. Ooh, I bet that made you dizzy. Sorry about that. Anyhow, I just want to show you what those look like, and all I do is mix them up with chopsticks. Okay, so to begin with, I go ahead and fill up the tank with usually a darker color first, and the reason being is because when I apply the lightest color, I like to do that at the end so it really pops. So let's go ahead and fill up our tank. We're going to fill it up. The tank inside isn't very big. We're going to fill it up with, let's do this turquoise color first. It's, the color is Peacock by Mad Micas. So I fill it up about, I probably filled it up too much, maybe half full. I turn on my little airbrush, and what I have over to my right, which would be your left, I have just like a big clump of paper towels. We go through a lot of paper towels around here, and I squirt it on there first. And the reason being is because I'm looking at my color. To me, that color doesn't look very bright to me, but I think it's gonna be okay. Sometimes you have to really swirl in the alcohol with the colorant, because sometimes it sinks to the bottom. Okay, it looks okay now. So let me get a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see. And I'm just gonna go about this far away and just spray it in random spots. You don't want to cover it entirely, but just little random spots, about that far away. And the reason I'm using 91% alcohol is because, you guessed it, it doesn't have as much water in it. Okay, he's done with that color. So I usually take my tank and just kind of dump it out if I have too much colorant in it for one bomb. Usually I'm doing quite a few bombs, and then I squirt more alcohol in it to clear the tank of that color. And then I'll move on to my next color, which will be Purple Haze. It's so pretty. I don't even know if you can get this color anymore, but it's by Mad Oils. I think you can. Just put a little dab in there, squirt it back onto the paper towel, make sure it comes out, and then hit up your little unicorn in little spots. It's gonna look real pretty when we're done. Just random spots, doesn't matter where you're gonna Just rotate him. And I have him sitting on a bunch of crates, so he's up high, more to my level. And if you want more color, just kind of get a little bit closer. It doesn't hurt to be a little bit closer. And when you think that's good, then give him a rest for a minute. Clear your tank. So I have it, my 91% alcohol in this hairspray bottle because it's just perfect. A couple squirts will do it. So now I'm going to go on to my next color is Disco Pink by Mad Oils. Oh, I'm sorry, Mad Micas, but it did say Mad Oils on my, it's an old one. When they used to be Mad Oils. Okay, by Mad Micas. And we're gonna go ahead and hit him up in several spots. And I'd like to try to leave a little bit of white, because white is pretty. When you're making a unicorn, you still need a little bit of white. Doesn't take but a second to do this. Clear your tank. Okay, now we're going to mix up our yellow with our chopsticks. Got to make sure it's mixed up. And this is Yellow Vibrance by, Nurture Soap. Just a little dab. Spray it onto your towel. And then go ahead and spray your unicorn. And I like to use the yellow on my unicorns as the highlighter, so it's always the last color that gets put on. I don't use gold, and here's why. Gold micas. They clog my tank. I can't stand it. So now that I'm looking at him right now, he's looking okay. He's looking pretty good. So I might hit him back up with some purple. So I'm gonna dump the tank out, clear it out with my alcohol again. I don't know if Purple Haze was quite the right choice for this. Seems to be a little bit on the light side, but maybe it's because I didn't mix it up well enough. So you can do the touch-ups afterwards. Okay, that looks better. There we go. And just in the same spots that it was. And that's it. Turn off the airbrush, dump it out. I'll clear it out in just a second after I show you guys what we made yesterday. And she turned into a pretty little unicorn. See her? 4 colors in there. Bye, Jason's friends. Thanks for watching.